Hi guys, I'm back again today with another video, and today we're checking out why does American food feel fake? Food quality crisis 2025. So before we do start, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button, and yeah, I mean it feels fake, but it tastes so good, and you know it's fake because it tastes so good, and it's like addictive, right? But for some reason, because of the chemicals, you cannot stop eating them. Like I can finish 10 boxes of Pop Tart and I'll be like, I need 10 more. Not healthy, but it happens. But anyways, let's get it.
If you're living in America, you have to tell me if this makes any sense. The food, what is going
The
on?
food
Like,
is
it
not
does
fooding.
not taste like food. Like, something's off. Please tell me I'm not the only one.
Is American food even food
What is
anymore?
that?
Chicken that chews like rubber, strawberries that rot in just 2 days, and beef that crumbles in the pan like Play Doh. People travel abroad and swear they feel healthier after a single week of eating there. But back home, the same groceries leave them bloated, tired, and asking, what is going on with our food? The truth is, something is off. Today, we're
Oh, the
breaking
hamburger
down the
looks
real problems with US food, the
banana.
myths that destroy.
I've never seen a banana bend. That is not a banana, that's plastic. Because banana, like one wrong move, it's just breaking, right? And this banana is like the most flexible fruit in the entire world.
Distract us, and most importantly, how you can shop smarter without spending a fortune.
That's not a banana.
Ground beef changed, or am I just like completely crazy? I will literally get my ground beef from the store. The date will be like 3 days later, that it's like the sell by date, and then it's brown the next morning. Like, I literally have to cook it the day that I go and pick it up. And why does it have such a weird smell now? I've bought meat from Kroger and Walmart, and it does the exact same thing. I feel like Kroger's is a little worse. Something has definitely changed, and it's freaking me out. And I haven't ordered ground beef or went to the grocery and bought ground beef in literally weeks because my husband thinks it tastes different. It smells really gross when you're cooking it.
You've probably noticed this. You buy
Oh.
fresh ground beef. It looks okay in the package, but when it hits the pan, the texture seems off. It releases tons of water and just doesn't taste right.
But you guys, it's not.
Bro, did you see that meat? Like, what is it? That's not ground beef. I don't know what they are using for food
It
nowadays.
looks like
So what's going on? It's
corned
not
beef, right? Like
plastic. It's not
cunt.
Play-Doh. The truth is a mix of industrial shortcuts. First, water retention. Meat is often treated to hold extra water, which makes it weigh more, and yes, you're literally paying for water. Second, grinding methods. Supermarkets often grind trimmings and fat together, sometimes days before you buy it. By the time you cook it, that grind doesn't behave like freshly cut beef. Some meat is even mechanically tenderized, basically stabbed with needles to soften it, which changes how it cooks.
Some people have asked me what foods I do not eat as a food scientist, and I will list two of them right now that are off the top of my head. Any kind of burger that is cooked more on the raw, rare
Oh, I
side.
don't
So
eat
I usually
raw
order a
meat.
burger well
Maybe
done.
fish, yeah.
This is because mechanically tenderized ground beef, basically, if you take a thing of ground beef and you're going like this to it, you're chopping it all up with some big old spikes. If there's like a little piece of meat down there that
Oh
has E.
yeah.
coli on it, salmonella, whatever it is, you are basically taking that and distributing it everywhere in that ground meat. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm just telling you my truth.
And while this doesn't make it fake,
Oh,
it
what's
does make it
that?
feel like a completely different product than real butchered
Look like
ground beef. My tip,
worms.
if you can, get beef ground fresh at a butcher. You'll taste the difference immediately.
But I've never seen this on ground beef ever. All these, you got some explaining to do.
Rubber
I bought this chicken
chicken.
at a local grocery store, and immediately it started falling apart as I was getting ready to bread it and put it in the fryer. It started stringing up and it totally disintegrated after I filmed this video. Broke down into these stringy substance-like things. What is going on with the chicken? Does anyone have any thoughts on this?
Ever notice how American chicken
Probably old.
shrinks, leaks water, and sometimes chews
Oh,
like
why is that
rubber?
too
That's not your
huge?
imagination. Much of it's been plumped, injected with water, salt, and additives to make it look bigger. You're paying for water
That's
weight,
not
not
normal. I've
meat.
never
Today
seen
we are
breasts like
comparing chicken breasts. This is from my local
chicken
butcher.
breast.
This is what I usually get my chicken from. And then we also have chicken from Walmart as well as Purdue chicken. Visually, you can see there's a huge difference
That's
between what
normal
we're getting at
chicken.
our local butcher from a farm compared to what they're giving us at Walmart. It says there could be up to 5% water retained. We're gonna weigh out the biggest ones and compare the size difference between the different chicken breasts. So we have our scale set up here. Now we're gonna take the biggest breast from our local butcher shop, and it measures in at 187 grams. Now, we're gonna have to trim some of this extra stuff off of this breast.
That
because
is
I want it to
two
be as accurate as
breasts,
possible.
no?
So we've cut the Walmart one to take out that excess that was on the side.
That's just one?
92 grams.
What?
What?
And the other one was
187?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from our local butcher shop. This is the Walmart chicken breast. This is the Purdue breast, which is supposed to be a little bit better quality than the Walmart one. Let's go ahead and weigh this one out.
That's like 500.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Compare the
3%.
percentage difference between the smallest breast we have to the largest. It's 109.6%
Wow.
bigger at Walmart than it is from our butcher. Now the Purdue breast is a little bit smaller and it's 85.56% bigger than the breast from our butcher. 5% was supposed to be water. What is the major difference in our chicken? I'm not an expert in this, but this is alarming. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, or if you have any other theories as to why the breast at Walmart
I've never
is
seen
double
chicken
the
this
size
big.
of the breast I get at my local butcher.
On top of that, most US chicken is washed in chlorine
Oh.
baths, a process banned in Europe. It keeps bacteria down, but changes the texture and taste. And because birds are bred to grow in just 6 weeks, the meat ends up watery and stringy compared to slower raised farm birds. So yeah, it's still chicken, but it doesn't taste like the real thing.
I don't like the look of that.
Let's talk produce. Ever buy strawberries that look perfect on the shelf, bright, shiny, huge, only to find them molding the very next day?
Y'all, what are they doing to our food? I got these strawberries like
I bought strawberries like, okay, I bought them like, let's say a certain day, and I put them in the refrigerator for like 3 days, and they look exactly the same. They're perfect. The only time that they will like rot is, or and then have mold, is when you put them out of the refrigerator. When you put them in the once you've put them in the fridge.
3 days ago. Why are they all rotten and moldy already? Same for zucchini, mango, doesn't matter what you buy from the store. Why is it all going bad after 2 to 3 days? Why do I have to eat everything the same day that I purchase it? On top of that, like, why are the inside of all my strawberries white? Aren't they supposed to be red?
Yeah, there should be.
At this point, y'all just want us to eat dust.
That's not in your head. Grocery store fruit often spoils faster than local farm produce. Why? First, supermarket supply chains are long. Strawberries are picked early, stored cold, and shipped across the country. By the time you buy them, they've already lost a ton
see.
of their shelf life.
Okay, so y'all, I don't know what's been going on.
Oh, we have
lately
that
with the
product.
strawberries in the
This
stores, but all these strawberries
brand,
is
Tris
molded.
Crows, whatever.
Oh my goodness!
But I just buy them from the
Fuzzy and
market
buttery,
because they're so
baby.
expensive.
I don't want these. You make me not even want a strawberry.
Grocery store.
Second, modern strawberries are designed for size and durability, not flavor.
I've
That's
never
why you'll
seen a
often
strawberry
find
that's white.
hard centers. They were picked under ripe just to survive transport.
I am well aware that our food that we have here in the US is crap. But tell me why, when I got strawberries, they're completely white
Yeah,
on the
I've never
inside.
seen that before.
What in the world? And they have zero flavor.
Oh.
So what is going on with this? This is from Target. I've never had white strawberries before. Like, what is this? I'm getting tired of it. Anyone else?
And third, post-harvest treatments. Some fruits are sprayed, waxed, or even bleached to keep them looking fresh. They may look great, but
Can they
inside,
produce
they're already
edible
on their way
things?
out. My advice, buy smaller, local fruit when you can. And if it's out of season, frozen fruit is often a better choice than fresh that's been sitting in a warehouse.
So we just came to the store to find some foods that don't have bioengineered food ingredients. And we started here at the soup aisle, and every last one of them seems to accept this very small portion right here. These are the ones that don't have bioengineered food ingredients. all of these bioengineered, and like 90% of them, we went through a ton of cans, and every last one. These aren't, because they're organic. You think, oh yeah, these got to be healthy, right? Contains bioengineered food ingredients. Yep, almost every Campbell's does. Says it right there. Contains bioengineered food ingredients.
Have you seen this label? Contains a bioengineered food ingredient. It sounds harmless, but what does that actually mean? A couple years ago, the USDA replaced the word GMO with bioengineered. It's the same thing, just friendlier marketing.
Same product, bought 4 months apart.
Oh, that's why they changed.
Notice now contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Trash.
The problem is, companies don't have to label everything. If an ingredient falls under certain thresholds, they can skip it. That means you might still be eating GMO ingredients without
But you don't
ever
know.
knowing.
I'm here at Aldi, and almost everything they have
Skinny.
contains bioengineered food ingredients.
Are GMOs inherently bad? Not necessarily. The science is complicated, but the lack of transparency
I wanna,
makes people distrust the label. And
like,
honestly,
look
I
for
don't blame
look
them.
out for them now.
How could I eat pasta, pizza, and wine every day and actually lose weight? What is wrong with the food that we're eating in the United States? Can somebody please explain to me why when I'm in Europe, I can have like coffee
This is
with
water, so-
sugar and real milk in it,
Sugar.
croissants for breakfast, pasta, pizza every day, and wine. All of these foods in the US would make me put on weight, so bloated, have so many stomach problems. And there, nothing. I actually lose weight. I literally go around Italy and I'm eating pasta and pizza every day, wine every day, gelato, and I'm losing weight. From the US, I'm trying to eat really
Wow.
clean, eating my little salads, eating my quinoa, and like that is not happening. And before you say, oh, because you walk so much, I walk all the time. Like I do my 4-mile walk, sometimes like twice a day here in the US too. So it's not the steps, it is what we're putting in the food.
Ever go overseas and notice something strange? You eat pasta in Italy, bread in France, or sushi in Japan, and suddenly you're not bloated, you're not tired, and you feel better? So why does food feel so different abroad?
The food in the US is poison, and let me show you. I've been in France for the past 14 days, and my clothes simply no longer fit. And it was not big at all before, literally on the tight side. They're all falling off to the point where if I let this go, it'll fall down. And for some context, back at home, I work out multiple times a week. I eat super clean, no processed food. I drink filtered water.
I want to see her
my own butter,
before
make
and
my own
after in the
sourdough.
same
It simply doesn't add up. Like, what is the difference?
skirt.
I have to be
I need
just the
proof.
quality of food there.
A big reason, additives. The US allows thousands of chemicals in
Oh.
food that other countries ban. Artificial
But I
dyes
love
like Red 40,
bad
preservatives like
food.
BHA, even chlorine washed chicken, perfectly legal here, but
Oh.
banned or heavily restricted elsewhere. Another factor, supply chains. In Europe, bread often has 4 ingredients: flour, water, salt, and yeast. In the US, bread can have 30 different additives, stabilizers, and dough conditioners. It's not that Europe is perfect, it's that our system here is designed around convenience, mass production, and shelf life. Flavor and nutrition come second.
I go to college in the Netherlands, and every time I come back to the US, I have to see a nutritionist because my stomach is in shambles. So I want to talk about the 2 biggest differences I've noticed between the food in the Netherlands and the food in the US. Number 1 is not talked about enough. When you go to a grocery store in the US, you have like sugar-free yogurt, sugar-free candy. You have all of these substitutes that seem like the healthier option, but it's actually just extremely processed and hard for your stomach to digest. No wonder you can't find these alternatives in Europe. Number 2, the supermarkets in the US have so many options. If you go to a cereal aisle in the US, you're gonna have like 40 different cereals.
Oh,
to
that's a
choose
lot
from.
of
And when you
cereal.
go to the cereal aisle in Europe, you have like 5 different cereals because half of the ingredients that are in the cereals in the US are just banned.
Mm.
So what can you do about it without going
Oh.
broke? Here are some practical tips. Buy
Some
local
bendy
when possible.
fruits.
Farmers markets, CSAs, or even smaller local grocers often sell fresher food.
You're losing money shopping in big grocery stores. Everything I got from our local farmers market, and I saved money because I did the math in comparison to Walmart. I got these gorgeous tomatoes,
Oh, they're
5-pound
huge.
bag of Baguio onions, 2 little cucumber poppers.
But they're
These are delicious.
a thing.
Whole thing
Big
of cherry
tomatoes.
tomatoes. 2 big huge eggplants. A ton.
They're still
whole
huge though.
massive squash. Whole bag of zucchini.
She's like, okay, I bought this, but I've never seen this size of vegetables before. You know what's crazy too? My friend and I, we were walking through the markets of Taiwan and we saw the biggest carrots I've ever seen. Their fruits and vegetables are so huge. I'm like, eh? I've never seen a carrot past this size. Like, okay, maybe this the biggest carrot you will ever see, and it's not like fat, right? It's like regular size carrots. It's just maybe tall. Like it, it's how it's big and it goes skinny at the top. Normal, right? But their tomatoes are tomatoes. Their carrots are like like no, not even the zucchini, the eggplant that you showed us, but longer. And I was like, eh, like what is happening? Like what are these manufactured fruits? I don't know if they're manufactured or naturally big, but ours are just Filipino sized, like regular sized things. But even the eggplants, I've never seen big eggplants like that before in my entire life. What? And this is like farmers markets already. So do we just grow small things, right? Like, is it? I don't know.
A whole big old bag of mixed red and golden baby potatoes and 10 rainbow bell peppers. I spent $32
Oh,
for
I
all of
love bell
this. At
peppers
Walmart, it
too.
would have cost me $53. 53. I saved $21.
Wow,
$21 on all of this. Anyway, this is just
good.
fun. Shop your local farmers markets.
Frozen produce is usually picked ripe and frozen quickly. It can actually be healthier than old fresh fruit. If you eat meat
Mm.
often, consider buying from a butcher.
I just left our local butcher shop and I want to show y'all what all I got. I spent a total of $85 and I got 4 packs of hamburger meat. These are a pound and a half each, so I got 6 pounds total. I got a pack of boneless pork chops. I got 2 boneless ribeyes. And I got a 3-pound chuck roast. Now this is all locally farmed beef and pork. Out of curiosity, I went to my Walmart app and I added everything, all of the same stuff to my Walmart cart, and my total was $115. And God knows where that meat's coming from, if you know what I mean. So don't let Walmart trick y'all into thinking that y'all are getting the best deals by shopping there. If you have a local meat market, go and price
Wow.
check. It's much better for you, it's better for your economy, just better all in all.
Always check ingredient lists. Fewer ingredients usually means less processing.
Here are my top 5 tips for learning how to read ingredient labels like a holistic nutritionist. Number 1, nutrition label ingredients are listed in order by weight. So whatever the product is made up of most will be the first ingredient. Look at the first 3 listed to see what you'll be primarily consuming in the product. Number 2, do not be fooled by buzzwords and claims you see on product packaging. There are so many unregulated terms and so many ways that companies love to trick you into thinking
Sodium.
something is clean or natural when it's not. So do not fall victim to words like natural, gluten-free, low carb, low calorie,
need it
light.
for
None of it
iron.
means anything. Number 3, look how long the ingredient label itself is. If it has 5+ ingredients, it's likely that you're consuming an ultra-processed food. This doesn't mean to never eat it, but it helps you be aware of how many processed foods you're eating in a day as opposed to whole or minimally processed foods. Number 4, be aware of refined sugars and start to familiarize yourself with the numerous names that companies use to list them on their ingredient labels. There are 50+ common terms for refined sugars that you'll see on different ingredient labels. And finally, number 5, choose 1 to 2 ingredients you're looking to eliminate from your diet and just focus on that.
And shop seasonally. Foods in season are
Sugar.
cheaper, fresher, and taste way better.
It's my
Happy
number 1.
October. It is a new month, which means it is time for a new produce guide. Shopping your produce in season and locally when you can is a great way to ensure that it's not only the most delicious and nutritious it can be, but also the most affordable. Here's a list of in-season produce for the month of October. Apples, beets, blackberries, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, corn, cranberries, eggplant, figs, grapes, kale, pears, peppers,
I don't know about
persimmons,
this.
plums, pomegranate, potatoes, pumpkin, squash, sweet potatoes, and tomatoes.
So, is American food fake? Not exactly, but the shortcuts, additives, and industrial tricks can make it feel fake. The good news is, you don't have to accept it. With a little awareness, you can eat better, save money, and avoid the worst of the system. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the weirdest food experience you've had from a US grocery store? Drop your story in the comments. I'm betting
Never
there are
been.
some wild ones. And if you found this eye-opening, hit like, subscribe, and share this video, because the more we know about what's really on our plates, us, the better choices we can make.
Yeah, I wouldn't know like what's the weirdest, obviously. Um, but now I'm going to be looking out for those things mentioned in this video, like all the labels. And yeah, sometimes I'm lazy, so I go to the grocery store and get my, I was gonna say meat there, but I should be more like I need to go to the market. It's better for me. I should stop being lazy, basically, is what I'm saying. So, anyways, beautiful peeps, thank you for joining. Let me know your experience in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.